there. And Joy joins us tonight.
Hi, Tucker.
Hey, now I don't think you need to be a Trump supporter to recognize the boldness of a move like that. What would have happened, do you think, if you wore that outfit to the Emmys last night?
You know, I mean, they would have just lambasted me. They lambasted me after the Grammys. And you know what Wendy, who was just on, is too afraid to say? Issa Rae is being flat out prejudiced and bordering on racism, saying that she's only going to support people who are black. Now, that's when diversity goes way too far. And in fact, it's the opposite of diversity. It's, I'm going to support my people because that's what I should do right now. And Hollywood is just has such a bloated ego about themselves. They think anything they say will be taken, you know, straightforward, and really we're laughing at them. And I think they're mad.
Well, see, that's my question, because I mean, what do I know? It's not my world at all. It's more yours.
Yeah.
Do you think when they come off a show like last night's, they think, you know, that was really important work that we did? Like, we really helped
Yes.
America understand where we are.
Absolutely. Tucker, they are patting themselves on the back. They're drinking whiskey shots. They're saying, you were great. No, you were great. No, you were great. We were all great.
I couldn't handle it. Is that really true? It's like,
yes,
it's like your worst nightmare of like self-satisfied, out-of-touch losers.
And if you think any different, then you are lambasted, you are put in the corner, and you are no longer allowed to play ball. And that's why this diversity lie is a lie. They have diversity of color, diversity of texture, of flavor, of all these different cultures, but not diversity of thought. As we saw in the Emmys, if you hate Trump, you get a prize. If you love Trump, you get ignored.
But doesn't creativity require, as a prerequisite, free thinking? How can you be creative if you're told what the conclusion has to be?
It totally should, Tucker, and that's the thing. There is no more creativity. We see remake after remake. We see sequels. We see books that are being made into movies because there's no longer any free thought. So there's no free thinking, there's no free artistry, and if there's no artistry, honestly, Hollywood is just rehashing the same old thing, and they're patting themselves on the back about it. And the Emmys was a disgusting display of bloatedness that we saw last night.
Well, I just want to make sure rich people get enough awards from one another.
They need it.
So my understanding of the economics of this is the domestic audience is shrinking because, like, honestly, who would watch that garbage?
Right.
But they're sustained by the international audience. So I guess what bothers me is this is the world's window into America, is the stuff that these people produce. Am I getting that right?
I think so. I really think internationally they're going to stop buying that BS too. Really, I think all their numbers are going down. They're tanking. People are just not buying this anymore. It's the same old story being sold. And honestly, I think foreign talents are probably going to be rising ahead of us because they're starting to think outside the box. Even though they supposedly have less free speech than us, we're supposed to be the country of the First Amendment. But as we see in Hollywood, they no longer care about that.
Man, you are the bravest. Wearing a Trump outfit to an awards show. That's like ordering a ribeye at the vegetarian convention. I mean, that is really off the grid. I love it. Thank you, Joy, for joining us.
Thank you, Tucker.
Hurricanes Harvey and Irma weren't enough, apparently. Up next, we'll give you an update on Hurricane Maria. There is such a thing, headed straight for Puerto Rico tonight. Plus,
You've asked some question. You've asked some question. You've asked some question. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for this.
pro-illegal immigration activists, there is such a thing, picked a fight with an unlikely target. That was Democratic leader Nancy Pelosi. What were they angry about? We'll show you just ahead. Stay tuned.